Is this thing on? Oh, looks like it worked. Huh. It's not supposed to work like that, but okay. We'll roll with it then. Yeah, okay. Alright, that works. Nightmares Mayhem event. What is this? Oh. Huh. Okay. Seems pretty good. Okay, we'll just start with one of these. I don't know, a seasonal surprise. Okay. Commander responding disabled. Wait, what is all this? Modding. No wreckages. Okay. Large base. Large quick start. Okay. Huh. Guess this is where we'll start today. Absolutely no plan. I've got zero plan for today. I kind of was just, we were going to check out that new game mode. There's a, yeah, some sort of new game mode where, I guess it's like area control. Like you try and take over as many parts of the map as possible. I don't know how the grids are calculated. I don't know what counts as control. I don't know exactly if that map. Please defend Norway. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. We gotta conquer the whole world, so. Yeah, it sounds really interesting. I'm excited to have a look at it. We're gonna see, though. While we're waiting on this lobby to spin up a game right here, we're gonna go to @announcements. Spreading holiday cheer. Spreading holiday cheer. There we go. And we'll put that in the bar live streams as well. Seems to me like something crazy is going on. Oh, is it area control? Is that what this... Is this the regular grid, or is this area control mode? Hold on. Did I miss it? Apparently it's a new setting. Oh no. Yeah, it's in here. Territorial domination. Teams earn points by capturing territory to stay in the game. At the end of the final round, the team with the most points wins. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty spectacular, if I do say so myself. We have, oh, interesting. We've got new... Huh. We're no longer commanders. We are now constructors. I don't know what that I don't know what that means or implies, but seems like something cool. We'll spawn right over here. We're basically just gonna get up and running with a whole bunch of energy converters. Those take up literally none of the budget, so. Let's get like one of these two. Oh, I see. Oh. It's hovers only game mode. Okay. Okay, huh. Doesn't that mean sumos are like the best? I don't get it. What is scavengers on? Oh, we have the scavenger zombies on too. Oh boy. Build power equals 2? What does that mean? Does that mean it's doubled, or does that mean it equals 2, the number 2? Seasonal surprise. Huh. Yeah, alright. OP. Is Reeds going core? Looks like it. I'll just finish off one last title gen then, and then head over here and help out the Reets. Reets with the sweets. Alright. Oh yeah, we are literally Hovercraft. Okay. Super interesting. Very OP sumo rush. We did it. Nailed it. Evo hovers? Is that how this works? What? I don't know what's going on. Why do we have why do we have torpedo launches? We're all hovercraft. This is so strange. Couple more E converters. He's producing 2 metal per second, so quite good. It's also worth remembering, I guess, that these aren't actually hovercraft. They look like hovercraft, but these are actually commanders, so they can't build, like, build turrets, for instance. Thank you. Exactly what I was thinking. Okay. Oops, all sumos. I guess oops, all hovercraft is probably a little more accurate. This does mean if we sneak like even one into their backline, we're gonna have a fantastic time popping E-converters, right? Everybody is using E-converters. Entire economies built around the function of E-converters. Do a bunch of this. Oh, yeah, that's there it is. There's the first one of the day. This is so bizarre. Trying to install the game, but the exe file only executed once. Ask him if I wanted to install it only for my user on the PC or for everyone, and then it stopped for no reason. It's the first time I've heard of that. I mean, that's pretty normal for like anything you're installing on Windows, but that's I think it's, I mean, basically you just want to allow it. I mean, I don't know. It depends how you have your setup built, but I would say, I mean, most people are probably just going to allow it on any user. That's like the safe bet. You can't go wrong with that. For some security reasons, you might not want to do that, but for most folks, that's not going to be really a major concern. The FPS lag in this match is going to be real. Yeah. I can see that. I don't know, the OP sumos have made their way across, and they are looking quite OP today. Do I have a... is there... wait. Does this have a D-gun? No. There's no attack on the commanders, so... they are functionally just limited hovercraft. I don't know how this battle isn't going to turn into everything is sumos, because those are quite literally the best unit you can build out of the Hovercraft lab. Unless there's some, I mean, maybe I'm missing some, like, tech path here where you're supposed to go, like, air or something. Don't know exactly. All I know is more sumo's better. Especially if theirs are just sitting still. Rocket them to death. One bajillion rockets. None of these rockets are hitting. Not a single one of these rockets connected. Sheesh. There's no wreckages either. That's one of the. That's an interesting change. So it's literally just Hovercraft. What a wonky game mode. It's one way to make Hovercraft viable, I suppose, is just force them to be. Oh, does the commander still explode? How do you win this game? I don't understand how anyone could possibly win this game. God, these hovercrafts are friendly firing so badly. I think it's all static defense, right? Like, you have to go for the best static defenses you can, i.e., like, gauntlets and HLTs, I guess. This is our army right here, under General Reed Sweets' control, holding the northern front or southern front. Keep moving. It's just so funky though, because it's like, yeah, if you use anything but halberds, you're just gonna lose. Well, keep moving. Keep moving. Go, 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 go. Chase them down. Boogity, 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 boys. The Cardia are pretty good too, but they're not gonna beat the sumo. They don't have the range for it. The sumo basically does full damage at range. The Cardia does like half, maybe 80% damage at range. What is the health like though? 3,600 for Cardia versus full health sumo, 4,300. So, sumo win there as well. Yeah, I don't know what the point is. We're just gonna, it's just fill the sea with as many title generators as you can and then pour it into laboratories, I guess. I wouldn't call this necessarily the most, like, complicated game mode. Okay. We have to shut these off and go for something a little bit different. Because we are Legion, and we should do things a little bit differently. Oh, game speed has plummeted. Alright. Okay, we want the actual construction hovercraft. You can make this, right? Anti-ship salvo missile launcher. Yeah, that's what I want. Next 10 minutes, just make me a bunch of these. Ten IRL minutes. In game, it'll be like 2. Said it wasn't going to impact performance. Yeah, I don't know who lied to you about that. How much are each of these? 600. Okay, not bad. We've been overwhelmed by land. Alright, we done? We'll call it good. Just order our business, eat up this lab. Step. Another one of these, please. Alright. Well, you guys get out here and start building these things. We're gonna try and hold this straight so they can't cross through here. I don't know how we win this game though. We have less than half the map and we basically filled it all with title generators. Oh man, they're getting past. Maybe we need one like right here. We might not be able to win this game, but we can pork it to infinity. There we go. Okay. Looks like I've been handed Reed Sweets' keys to the kingdom. It is effectively just the lag fest. I don't know, these cannons don't seem to do very much. I'm trying to make these work, and they don't seem to be. Wow, they don't even do good against sumos. Oh man, I thought these things were way better. I vastly undervalued these. Do they have a bunch of AoE on them or something? Not really. Alright, well. At least try and keep fighting with our weird little machines. Oh man, these things don't arc at all. They're actually like a direct fire weapon. That's a little bit misleading. I thought these were the salvo launchers like the other ones. These are actually a direct fire weapon and do not go up in the air whatsoever. They basically fire directly outwards. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Changes the way you kind of think about these. I thought they were kind of like an up and over kind of a weapon. They're actually more of like a through and through kind of a machine. Still useful, for sure. Just a little bit less useful than I thought. Oh, they don't even retarget? Oh, come on. Don't even retarget. That's like step number 1, Legion. Come on, figure out how to retarget your missiles. I know it's expensive and all, but you gotta at least try. Yeah. Nobody's winning. We're all losing. Our company's eating good tonight. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. I also wouldn't say this was very strategically deep. Yeah, this is basically like the brain rot of Beyond All Reason. Already gave this guy a con, in case anyone's curious. Yeah, it's literally just mass sumo. Like, there's no better option. I don't know, like what the point is. Oh, this is just ridiculous. When he first, I don't know what tweak actually did this, or if they just went in and disabled everything, but I was reading through it and I was like, yeah, it looks pretty standard, looks pretty regular, and then I noticed there was only hovercrafts on the lobby, or on the menu, and I was like, something interesting definitely happening here. Pretty funny. These things seem pretty good. The Cyclops. Heavy anti-ship plasma blast cannon. They seem way better than the rocket launcher things. These Porcius. I figured the idea was those Porcius would fire up into the air, so it gave you a little bit of like a damage trade-off for a little bit of a strategic one. Like you could, you know, you could just fire up and over the enemy, or up and over on top of the enemy, rather than like just straight into them. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Am I gonna sleep and throw this lobby? Please don't. Please don't. I am not doing this again. I think this is enough hovercraft only for the rest of my life. Can't even build a cool T3 hovercraft either. This is the slowest death by attrition I've ever seen. I'm wondering if spam is the way, but you'd have to you'll have to spam a bajillion different you know, units to get past 5 million sumos and Cardia. Like those are the anti-spam weapons. There's just no way. This is some of the wonkiest beyond all reasoning I've ever seen. Didn't even know there was a little thing down there. What? Are we manually voting here? How does that work? Yeah, this is CPU warfare. This actually has nothing to do with Beyond No Reason. This is just how to stress test your computer to death. I am overflowing metal. Yay! We lost! Oh my god. Oh, it's so stupid. That's pretty beautiful, though. Blue has successfully managed to colonize the Americas. Congratulations. Wow. Alright, well, that was interesting for sure. Very bizarre. I have no idea what on earth that ended up being. That was very interesting. What was the advanced options here? T1 spam to 20k units, yeah. Pretty crazy. I don't know where the... Yeah, it's not... He didn't disable everything through here, so it must have been in one of these. What is the seasonal surprise? Oh, God. I was just following orders. What is, somebody said it was... I was for randomizer mod? I don't see the seasonal surprise. I don't know where. I don't know where that comes from. Shall we make our own lobby? I think it's time to make our own lobby. I wanted to check out something completely different here. Let's go ahead and host a game. And we'll turn off ranked. What I wanted to see is... Here it is. Kill all enemy commanders. Territorial domination. 4 rounds, 24 minutes. 5 rounds, 30 minutes. Oh, that's like the total game time. Okay, I thought it was saying 24 minutes each per round. I was like, whoa. That's a long game. I feel like 5 rounds, 30 minutes is fine, though. Like, I feel like that's pretty good, actually. Draft spawn order mode, random is fine. We do want to do... Shuffle globally, I think is the right one. Yeah. Globally is the right one. Shuffle team, FFA, start boxes. Randomly assign each team. Team 1 might be assigned to any start box. Oh yeah, we do want that. Disable map deformation. That's a thing for better performance-wise. Yeah, alright, that works. And then extra units. Let's do... Quick start. Enabled. And I like a large quick start. I can't lie. Let's do some commander drones too. I feel like I've been having a lot of fun with the commander drones. Make them the ground drones, though. I do like those a little bit better. Oh, sorry. Let's go ahead and open this up real quick. And what is this B-set holiday surprise? I don't know what it was called. I did just see something that reminded me to turn on the shield rework. Legion tech blocking enables tech level blocking system that prevents building units until sufficient tech points are accumulated. What? What? That sounds crazy. Okay. Enable tech level blocking system that prevents building units until sufficient tech points are accumulated. Building units, not building structures. Enabled tech thresholds are per player. If disabled thresholds are for the whole team. Oh. Oh, wow. This is interesting. Wow, okay. We're gonna leave this off for right now because that sounds like in and of itself an entirely... That overhauls the entire game. That's like an entire... That basically redoes everything about the entire game. Huh. Okay, yeah, that might be really, really interesting. I could see that being super interesting for sure. Now, since we're doing territory domination, I feel like metal extraction buff might be pretty good too, actually, because it basically means that you are rewarded for getting out on the map and conquering it. Special reef. This is good. This is a good one for 4v4s. Let's do team number is 4. And that'll mean the team size has to go down to 4 as well. Gotta let the server think for a little while. Wow, it's really thinking, ain't it? Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, that works. Let's just balance by skill. Just to try and even things as out as possible. You know what? We want these boxes a little bit smaller too. How about 15? Perfect. All right, let me just double check that actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want 4 spawn boxes per team, and it looks like everybody's basically got the right sizes. I have not gotten a chance to look at this game mode, so we're kind of gonna jump in blind. I mean, I understand on a conceptual level how it works, but I don't get, like, do you need like a structure at least in every square, or do you need like a... I don't know. I have no idea. It's gonna be pretty interesting. May need a heart pill after this. Yeah, you may well. Let's go ahead and get it started. Pre-building base, small spawn box. No, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fun. Everybody spawn in your spot. It's gonna be okay. Surely. I am so interested in that tech. What do they call it? Tech blocker or whatever? Huh. Yeah, that is super, super interesting. Yeah, forces you to slow the tech transition down. That's exactly it. But even more importantly than that, even I think, is that it makes from how I understand it, I think it makes the frontliners more. They can tech better than other players. So I don't know if it's like every unit you create gives you a tech point, or if it's just like everyone on the team gets tech points over time or something. I don't know how it works exactly, but from what I understand, from what I think I understand about it, yeah, it's like the frontliners would have a huge advantage because they're just spewing out units constantly, meaning that they would be the ones that inevitably could go for tech too. So basically, like, your backliners would want to build as much eco as possible and feed it to the frontliners to get them tech 2 as quick as possible, because they can't tech. So you just build advanced solar panels or whatever else and try and get as many of those up and running as you can. And then you head for tech 2. Tech 2. Couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. Man, so much base budget. How about one of these? Okay, how about a little more of these? Wow, 5. You win while I make APHA. Sounds good. Sounds good. I think that ought to work. That just might be crazy enough to work. How are the enemies doing? I guess we can force... Well, I feel a little bad about force starting on this because you do have to build so much stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of, you know... I don't know. There's a lot of base you have to build with. You will start with 205 metal. Oh, they did change that. Okay, cool. So this used to just any resources you had left over would just kind of flummox off into the universe. It looks like they've changed that now to refund you anything you don't actually spend, which is pretty cool. Are we ready? We'll go ahead and force start it. Yeah, that's super neat, actually, because territories are worth 2 points each. Okay. Go for a couple of these. Oh, I see. So as you move into it, put an LLT right there. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, as you move into it, it seems like it works pretty good. Okay. Something like this, I think. What a funky setup. Scrap that plan. Go like that. So it seems like all it takes is a little bit of tower. Yeah, you just need like one tower. That's it. That's all it takes. So it does make me wonder how the how things are contested, you know? Because it seems like, you know, if two people are in the same spot, how does it know who gets what, right? How do you know? Got some Armada vehicles over here. Interesting. Very, very interesting, of course. Come on. Need these solar panels so badly. It must just be calculated as like metal total or something. Total metal in a square. Try and like edge clip a bunch of these, just to just to try and find some very little value. Just a teensy tiny bit. Territorials are worth 4 points each. Okay. What if I move my whole army to, like, right here? Just barely across the threshold. Seems like it might come down to, like, metal density. Whoa. It's quite a few pawns over there. Lightning tanks will win this, but, oh, look, yellow has stepped into the square. You can kind of tell where the enemies are, even if you don't have radar of them. Because you can see where the squares are at. Fumbling my keys a little bit, that's okay. Let's go ahead and go for some of these. Q mode, 5 of those. Just put them around. Oh, that's pretty good. Managed to pry a square off of him on that southern side. Ooh, oh, dang, I don't know who my teammates are. Who is orange? Who are you? I can't tell. It's launch. Okay. That's pretty funny. Who are you? So if that's launched, then this is either Violet or Axe Me. We're just gonna go with a hunch here. Yeah, that's Violet. Very nice. Send out the big guns. one of those. Economy is growing quite nicely. Violet. Carries can basically make that front line its own. See if enough LLTs will swing the tide here. More of these to launch. Nice. I have taken this territory with the power of LLTs alone. It's perfect. Let's go for like a bunch of these next. Send this over to Violet. Oh. Yeah, I guess it is time. That time of the game. Commander's getting hit. Whoops daisy. A little bit hard to tell what's radar and radar jammed because of the red. That's an interesting side effect. Wasn't expecting that. These are producing, what, 15 per second? Quite nice. Really quite nice. Send one of these down to Violet. Send this one out to launch. Try and do a little bit of air fighter shenanigans here as well. The Daedalus are the hard counter to these things, these carries. They're like the big burst damage dealer of the Legion faction. And they're pretty scary. We do need to go for 3 of these. We're gonna be playing a Daedalus-centered style. Those bombers. I was like, something's making a lot of racket in the backline. I don't know what it is. It's a bunch of bombers coming across. And then we make a bunch of these. We have the snowballing effect advantage on them. Oh. Super not awesome of you. We'll go for one of these. That solves that issue quite conveniently, actually. Interesting push they've got going on here. Little bit worrisome. Only a little bit, though. A bunch of these. A whole bunch of these. Let's go for a bunch more data. No, that's not data list. These things. It's beautiful. Green is weak right now. That was their big pushing force, but now they don't have anything. Commander. So is it like the commander just has like a free, like can get away with capturing an entire thing on their own card? Kind of feels like that's the case. Nukes are so annoying. Come on, man, I just scouted that. Hurt the green base pretty bad, though. I'd say they're definitely not feeling great. Axme is falling behind. That's unfortunate. push into this a little bit. The nukes are serious business. They're not messing around with those. Our boy's kind of getting pinched down here. Seems like their team has also discovered the almighty Daedalus, as well as a half dozen or so resbots, which are causing all kinds of problems. Is there no AoE on these anymore? Oh, I guess there isn't, huh? Okay, that's a little bit interesting. That's not fantastic. Okay. Hurts for sure. Let's go ahead and continue spamming these out. I think they will save us. Uh-oh. You know what? I think we're doing all right. We need to, give a bunch of constructors here over to Violet Viper. Got 2 Titans. That works pretty well. These should have been going a while ago. Whoops. That is an oopsie daisy. No. I need Razorbacks is really what I need. Daedalus right there. I don't think that yellow is attacking very hard. I have this sneaking suspicion that they're just kind of loitering back there, biding their time. And I have a feeling that green is happy with that because it means they get to focus on us. And obviously all of that means that I'm not very particularly happy with the way things are going right now. Yeah, look at yellow's just hiding back there. They're not even fighting at all. Okay. Time to put some pressure on yellow. They've gone long enough without being punished for their inactivity. Their insolence. Let's just do a regular reclaim command there. No reason to get crazy with it now. There we go, Brown. Nice Marauder attack. I'm liking it. Oh, we lost? Oh, no! Oh, wait, what? Oh. I don't get it. Alright. GG. What? They really had the most point? Okay. Yeah, that was extremely unsatisfying. I completely misunderstood the way that this game works. Fundamentally, I think I just completely misunderstood how this game works. I think, like, I get it. The idea is, it's every round that goes on, the point you get, that's when the points happen. That's when they add the points to your score. So, like, the first round, the points aren't worth very much, and then the second round, they're worth a little more, and the third. And then the idea is, like, whoever has the most at the end. I misunderstood that. I thought the way it worked was, when you have... I thought it was whoever had the least points every round got eliminated. So, like, team, you know, lowest points in the first round would be eliminated, and lowest points in the second round would be eliminated. Huh. Yellow was fighting an all-out war with blue the entire time? Okay, I see. So we were leaning into green, and yellow was leaning into blue, so it actually ended up balancing itself out quite nicely. Huh. Okay, yeah, so it's worth more points the later into the game. Like, the tiles are worth a lot more. It's... Okay. That changes the way you play this game a little bit, because it's kind of like you still don't really care about the first or second round. Like, all the points are going to be on the third round. That's pretty interesting, though, I will say. Like, that definitely is fairly interesting. Oh yeah, this map won't work. Never mind. That's not going to work. I like it. Like, I like the idea. It's definitely there. We're just figuring it out. We're just figuring it out. It's a learning opportunity. Just a learning opportunity. Yeah, there's... I have some questions, but yeah, like, strategically, I think it makes sense to basically... Cybergran is unsynced. What? Force spec Cyber. Okay. Anyway, Zephyr says, right, what are your predictions for Legion T2 and Seaplanes? Let me think here. So, Seaplanes, I think, are going to be pretty interesting. I feel like the Legion T2 boats are going to be less, like, wild. There's a little more room for creativity in the Seaplanes, I feel like, but basically, I feel like, the Legion, the, like, most important boats will, of course, be the capital ship, and probably, like, the frigate and the destroyer. I think the frigate will probably be... let me think. Frigate has usually a light weapon and a heavy weapon, so I'm guessing what the frigate will have will probably be a more advanced drone platform, and then a heavy heat ray laser, like a sustained heat ray laser. I'm guessing the destroyer is going to have just two heavy heat rays. Yeah, maybe the flagship would have a starfall, something like that. I totally forgot about that, but that's a great point, Crazy. Hopefully, actually, yeah, it's a little mini starfall platform with some anti-air guns on it. Would be cool, since Legion tends to slap anti-air on everything. What else might they do? Let's play some Armada gaming. The anti-nuke, hopefully we can get that railgun working on the anti-nuke. That would be nice. From what I understand, there's no way to make it possible, but it'd be cool. I think, I want to say, like... I want to say for the... What are they called? The old... seaplanes. It's gonna be, like, mostly... Probably... I think probably basically the same. The only thing that really you can change is, like, the gunship. So the gunship maybe will be, like, a heat ray laser rather than a plasma thing or a laser. Or burst laser. It'll probably be heat ray, and then I think the torpedo launcher has some room for creativity. Maybe it'll be something like a 3-round burst torpedo, or maybe it's like a Maybe it isn't a torpedo launcher at all. It fires like a bomb or something. I don't know. There'll be some interesting stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to place a base and then talk at the same time. It's not working. All right. Wait, somebody's missing? Oh, damn it. Ah! Is he coming back? See, it says eliminations next round. So I guess if you fall far enough behind, maybe that's what it is. Oh, that's probably what it is. Nobody probably fell far enough behind because it's pretty evenly matched the entire time. Yeah, I was trying to think of something that could still hit underwater, but it's still like, but just not a torpedo. So I'm thinking maybe it'd be like maybe rather than a torpedo gunship where it like fires a, or are they just gonna OP take? All right. Rather than a torpedo gunship where it has like, you know, a torpedo and then the torpedo fires out and seeks, maybe it is just like a dropper bomb, and it just like drops a. It's like a drone that just flies overhead and then drops the bomb straight down on top of whatever it's targeting. And it's, you know, if it's targeting something above ground or above water, then it'll just drop it on top of it. If it's targeting something outside of that, then it will just, you know, it'll just drop it elsewhere. It'll just drop it in the water and then it'll fall down on top of it. So it looks like we can kind of contest these squares is the funny part. High priority. Come on, get me that solar panel. We're wasting metal out here. Everyone's horribly, horribly east-old. Oh, and red is aggressing in it as well with a giant army. Oh, we are cooked. We've been double-teamed. Unintentionally, of course, but double-teamed nonetheless. You. Go. Pop one of these down real quick. Pop like 2 of these down. Where are we at? We are 3rd place right now, currently. Is that a big pushing force? It well might be. There we go, something like that. It's a big swarm of ticks or something. Sniping the comm is quite nice if we can. Yeah, it's a big swarm of ticks and things. Oh, napalm could be huge. Oh, they're gonna get our comm. Yikes. Alright, well. At least he died doing what he loved. Commanding. Sheldon? That's Sheldon, isn't it? Yankees. Placing these very intelligently, I know that. I'm just placing them. Forgot I set those to high priority, that's why. That's why this stuff's been coming out so well. Let's switch off pawns and go for ticks. Random incoherent nonsense. Go! I'm gonna bait them into thinking this is a run-by up north, when in reality, it's actually just a plot to jump on top of all this. I did forget to set this to make a bunch of these. Let's see, this plot has worked out quite splendidly. Shut down the Sheldon, which is kind of the main thing. So we'll kill these Twitchers too, because that's pretty annoying to deal with. Oh! Oh my good lord! Alert! Alert! Blue has broken the line! This is a special alert. Wheelies have killed us. Yeah, that's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Where's your welders? Your riot tanks and what have you. Stem the bleeding. Stem the bleeding. I have a commander over here somewhere. There he is. Stop the units from being in our spot for a second. That's the most important thing for now. Look at this. Look at this cheeky little boy. Sending through a bajillion of these things. Alright. Oh, I don't know who this is. Alright, we have to test. Oh, wow. No, wait, not you, actually. He's... There you go, Liwa. Need you to make the most of it. Our green army is also being thrown away. I'm very concerned for my life here. Okay, yep. It's our turn now. Out here and defend. And we're broken over here again. Okay, well, this might be the round where we learn about what happens when you actually properly eliminate a team. might be our time here. Oh, yeah, we've been well and away had. Did I beat this? Wow. Impressive. You can reclaim ticks pretty quick, but yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Sometimes you get got. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Dear Lord, we didn't hold a single side. Blue broke us on the northern side. Red broke us on the right-hand side. I was dancing back and forth. Couldn't do anything. Blue has totally won this now because of the points, right? Yeah, they've got they've got nearly double the territories of everybody else. If red and yellow don't realize that if they don't work together against blue, they lose here, I don't know. That's part of the game, I suppose. It's part of the game. We also never even went T3. We never even stood a chance. I was close. I had my fusions coming up, but I didn't have I never actually managed to get to T3, which is sort of a bummer. Too many run bys. That one run by from red to knock out all my mexes was pretty killer. That was tough to solve. The overwhelming power of the tick spam. Oh, the friendly fire is brutal. I feel like nukes are 4 times as viable in this game mode too. That is something I feel like we're definitely learning, is that nukes are always going to happen because, like, you know, one team forgets nukes. It doesn't necessarily mean that the other team... Or rather, one team remembers nukes. It doesn't necessarily mean that the other team is going to remember nukes. I feel like you've got a lot of room there for nukes to find some serious value. Below 734. That's both of these teams here. Blue's got a score point of 13,000 points. Oh, does it... Why is it going up? Oh, is it just as you capture territories it adds up the total? That must be it. I don't know why they're not grabbing these mexes with all these aircons. If you grabbed all these mexes with the aircons, you probably quadruple your economy. It's double mex income, so... The blue people are gonna eat you. They're gonna get you. It is kind of nice that every match has a... Every match does have a finite time limit. Is it worth building decoy gens to hold squares better? Oh, yeah. That's a great point. Or like cloaked fusion reactors nobody's ever gonna find. Yeah, because I believe the way that it, I mean, the way it must be calculated is the amount of metal in a spot. Like, if it's like, you know, a square has 400 blue metal and 700 red metal, it's gonna give it to the blue player. Maybe there's some leniency there too, where it's like, oh, no micro on the soul. Oh, does it have enough? Oh, that's a close call. 4%, 8% left on that. Oh, it's close. Oh, the scorpion turrets save it. Wow. Last possible second. Oh, no micro on the soul. That's so unfortunate. It still doesn't matter. Yellow is still focus firing on red here. Maybe that's not true. I mean, it's just this one spam of units that yellow refuses to readjust. It was this Andy. He's like, I set that marker ages ago, eons ago. You haven't encountered it, that's on you. There's those nukes flying up into the air. There they go, capturing the mexes. I knew somebody was listening. Oh, look at this. Random pesky little group of units has snuck into the backline and captured this square. It is funny, that's kind of a weird unintended side effect, but like, yeah, you kind of know where the enemy is, or at the very least, like, if they have any hidden units, because they'll start, like, messing with the squares. Daedalus are so cool. Do love me some Daedalus. Solid. It's a heat ray off. Well, the build power actually can't sustain this. That's crazy. Man, the Soul Invictus heat rays are insane. You could close this for a bunch of extra durability. That self-destruct's a little late. Gunships are suck. I love the little Sonic 2 rings that go away. It's very, very cute. Okay, so you do lose if your commanders die as well. That's important to remember, actually. So there's actually still 2 win conditions. You can still win by killing the enemy commanders. Yeah, this was a clear-cut case of this corner dies, which means that this corner dies, which means that these two get to fight each other. But red had already been taking heavy hits from blue anyway, so... We got this beautiful backline economy finally up and running. There's only 10 seconds left, and they gotta cross 700 points in order to stay in the game. And away they go. Dang, okay. You know what? That's kind of cool. It is kind of cool, because it'll end this game a lot sooner, right? Like, if blue had to push all the way here, it would have taken a little bit. Another couple minutes or whatever. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh man, I've been craving a good game of Arc Raiders. Anybody been playing that game? Knockout game? What does that mean? Oh, the map knockout. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Knockout 1.1. This is not how this usually goes or usually starts, but yeah, maybe this works pretty good, actually. Each team gets 2 little branches to start on. This just might work. Alright, get in here if you can. This will probably be our last game of the day. It's going to be a bit of a quicker stream, because I got some stuff to do, places to be. Stuff to be, places to do. Flood it for the sea guys. Ah, okay, yeah, we can do that. We can do a little flooding. I don't know how much 200 is going to do, but we'll see. But thank you, thank you. You there, Humble? Begin. Oh, wow. 200. Interesting. Anybody know what the actual number is? Because if it's not 200, I don't, like, how much higher do we go? Unfair map, to be fair. Yeah, a little bit. Little bit. Cheats, no, extras. Let's try 500? Yeah, okay. Let's try 500. Axe me. Look at me, axe me. 5, 4, 3. Oh, okay, you're safe. You're safe. Come on, we're just having some fun here. Just having some fun here. All right. That is still not flooded. Wow. Why? Why? Why is this map so high? What on earth? Okay. Well, we're just gonna play. Sorry, for everybody who wanted boats. Sucks to suck. Can we spawn right there? Oh, that'd be cute. Yeah, oh, map deformation changes it? Oh. That's why he's part of the smart clan. Robot Robert coming in clutch with the big moves. Alright, well, I don't feel like restarting. We're just gonna go for it. Spawn right up here on the front. Do a little A little bit of gaming. Could spawn with 2 labs. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, can you not spawn with 2 labs? Oh, I can. Why can I not? Huh. Okay. Well, anyway. Don't really matter. I usually like to throw in one of these and a handful of these as well. Especially on a map like this with such high wind rates. What? Oh, cage is spawning over there. Okay. I don't have to worry about it too bad then. Alright. Very, very good. So you got 2 geos? I don't see how that's possible. I only see 2 geos on the entire map. What? What are you talking about? There's a geo there and there's a geo there. How? What other geos are we looking at? Alright, well, anyway. I don't know what they're talking about here. Think we're doing alright. We did just lose our entire army. That's not super awesome. Well, that's an HLT. Wow. That's even less super awesome. We should have thought about that sooner. This got real complicated really fast. One of those weird situations where I think this might be warranted. Wow. What a sniper. Must have put a spy turret down or something while I wasn't looking. Guys. I forgot about that part. Alright, well, they've taken that area. That's a bummer. Sure. Definitely one of those moments where I start to question how much I can do about this. Planes are broken, by the way. They just land and don't get up. What? That's odd. Oh, that's not the thing. There we go. Our counterparts have done phenomenally here, it would seem. Nicely done, gentlemen. Looks like our EMP bomb will save us, more or less. Oh, kill herself, D. Claim some of these. Those. Oh, they got their rocket spiders out before we did. Yikes. There's a shield generator over there for some reason. I don't know what that's doing. I'm a little bit scared to ask. Trying to keep us invested in this game. How timely think about one of these. One Jamaica's down. Oh, that's scary. They do have poison arrows out, so we're looking at T2 vehicles. It's interesting. What was that? Oh, yeah, a fat boy over there. Okay. Poison arrows have shut down that base. Rocket Spider's doing the same thing over there. Oh, don't lose the commander, please. Why can they shoot so much further than they actually can shoot? Might be in a lot of trouble here. I also would like you to back off. Thank you very much. Dang. We got obliterated. Okay. My AM did go down. Ooh, politics. That's right. Are you out healing this? Just barely? Hmm. It's a lot of bombers you got there. Couldn't help but notice. God, hounds are terrible. For Christmas this year, I'd like hounds to be good. That's my Christmas miracle. Oh. Well, isn't that awesome? What, am I supposed to put a shield together now? Come on. Come on. Frickin' blue, man. You never can trust blue, that's what they said. They told me that. They said that at basic training. They were like, yeah, and if you're ever fighting blue, just remember, you can't trust blue. Oh yeah, splendid work, Commander. Phenomenal work on those. You don't build this con right now, you're gonna have problems. Okay. Something killed me. Don't even really matter what. Or where we pointed. We might have been point eliminated. Yeah. Sandwich between green and blue. That's how it goes. You see exactly how this works, right? It is basically like one corner wins, or in this case, one side wins, and then the opposite one falls, and then the other two duke it out. That's kind of how free-for-all has always been. It's one of the reasons I don't like free-for-all. I do like that this kind of encourages you to play a little more actively in free-for-all. A little bit. I don't think it's punishing enough, though, to not play actively. Like, it's still super rewarding to just, like, play as passively as possible, build a giant eco. I think it should eliminate the lowest player every round, or every other round, or something. Rather than this thing where it's like you fall below a threshold. It should be, like, the threshold should be way lower, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Or there shouldn't be a threshold, it should just be, if you're the lowest man on the totem pole, you get chopped. Yeah, I wonder how planes work. Like, if I guess they, well, I don't know, it almost seems like they don't count. Oh, no, they do. That green dot is shrinking slightly. So planes have got to be stupid powerful, then, for capturing. Because you can fit 1 billion of them in a single spot. They don't have collision. That and also this, you can like fly them into the backline and they'll just land in random spots. They won't die. And then, yeah, you end up like actually denying a bunch of territory just on accident. It is tricky though, because like you have to kind of leave units behind. It's like Risk. You gotta like leave a couple units behind. Each square is worth like +5 or 10% metal production. Ooh, that's a cool idea. It'd be really cool if, yeah, mexes in squares that you own produce more metal. That'd be neat. That is a proper APHIS scale. Who was that? Algaroth? The greed on this man. That's the thing, though, is like an APHIS produces 3,000 energy, and then E-converters convert about... Like, if you convert most of it, or like, yeah, most of it, it's about 40 metal per second. But if you just build a T2 metal extractor on this map... Well, I guess that's a bad example. Those are only 12. But this would be, for instance, 12... 3, 6, 9, 12. It'd be 24 metal for every one of these 3.1 metal extractors. So it's miles more efficient to just get out here and claim these with T2 cons than to scale APHISs. Of course, there's only so many of them, right? That's the trade-off, but when you can, so much better. There it is. Oh, it was a resign vote. Okay. I thought it was a points win. Very cool. Alright, well, we've definitely gotten a good look at the way that this works. There's certainly some really weird, really fun interactions to look at. Definitely a lot of room to explore. Some interesting strategies and whatnot. I have a feeling dragons are going to be super OP like they usually are, because they're so metal dense and you can cram a million of them into a single square foot, so that might be an interesting thing to look at. But that's going to be where I call it for today. Yeah, a little bit of a shorter stream here today, but that's okay. Ooh, excuse me. Hope you guys had a wonderful time, though, and we will take another look at this, certainly. I think this has a lot of potential, especially for some very funky, like, yeah, I don't know, some very, very funky, strange game modes, like... Things like where you have to capture territory, but not with like super limited unit counts or something like that, and you have to try and move your units really strategically to not lose them and capture territory. I could see game modes like that being super popular. But yeah, most of the points, it does feel a little unrewarding. It definitely needs a little bit of tweaking to make sure that it's like, it actually matters a little bit. Because right now you kind of play the game regularly, and then eventually sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. But anyways, I will see you all in the very next one. Thanks for joining me for a little bit of a ride here. This, what is that, 2 hours and 20 minutes stream. And I'll see you all next time. Have a good one, folks.